Hey everybody, Clarksville Diggers. Hey, for all of those that may be new watching this, um, to always get the latest updates, any kind of little news feeds or any cool little things we'll be doing, hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell icon so you always be notified. We do a little bit of variety, many things. Some things I do could be general repair, could be instructional. Little things like doing around the house, things I think's interesting I like to share. Could be outside fishing, or could be out digging holes with some of my favorite machines. I do miss that. But right now, in the times we're living, some priorities are really taking over. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about because you know me, you've been following me. You know where my brain is and where it's directed to. But anyway, for all new ones, welcome aboard. Been getting a few of you. And those been sticking around, thank you for staying on. Let's just cut to the chase, folks. Ever since this so-called manufactured Ukraine war started, America's come under attack. We have lost so many food production makers, manufacturers, companies. And a lot of you out there don't even really know the number of them that have ceased and not operating anymore. You may think, oh, one or two, fire, they caught fire. Well, friends, there's been more than just one or two. There is a lot of them, and they're only food manufacturers. Just like General Mills, big company down in Georgia. It's out of commission. If these things are not taken out by something internal that went wrong, like a so-called boiler blew up, caught on fire, burnt the company down. If it's nothing internal, it's freaking airplanes crashing into them. Now, come on, is this like 2001? Are the food production plants the new World Trade Centers? This country's got a target on its, on its behindy. But they're attacking specific sectors. They're attacking food. Like they were saying, you control the food, you control a nation. Well, let's really be realistic about this. You can control the globe. You can control the world. Because there's a lot more, the so-called, let's say, powers to be that are pulling the strings. There's a lot more countries involved. It's not just one against one. And some people say, oh, I think it's Russia has been attacking us. It's not Russia. Not saying it could be, someone involved that could have been Russian. But you just never know who is really involved. But there's an agenda. Already some of y'all thinking, oh God, let me go get some aluminum foil and make me a tinfoil hat and sit in the closet and listen to this. Hey, if that's going to be the only way to some of you to understand and see what's happening, go for it. But our food production companies are taking a hit. Now someone come along and they say, there's some bird flu coming around. And that's already here in the country. And what's the first thing that everybody do? They jump up and go kill millions of chickens. Did they test the chickens? Could they have quarantined a few of them to save? No. A lot of chicken farms, they killed their whole business off. And when you do that, that's going to create more of a absence in stores of chicken meat and eggs. Now, usually when I go to our local Walmarts, we get a couple of 18 count egg cartons. And before I was paying, I think, what, $2.60 something, $2.50 something. Could have been $2.30 something, I don't know. For a carton of them. And knowing what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing from farmers, I thought, let me go get me some more eggs. Guys, I've been dehydrating them. This boy's gonna make sure he's got him some eggs. And lo and behold, the egg section of my local Walmart, it looked pretty bad. It was depleted. It's a miracle I got my 6 cartons of 18 count eggs. But the price now I'm paying is $4.18. They basically doubled in price. Ain't that something? What are you paying for an 18 count of carton of eggs where you're at? Probably about the same thing. It ain't gonna stop there, folks. A lot of times I go in different Walmarts and I look, the beef sections, the meat is looking bad. And what is there, the price is so high. In the chicken selection, there's one time I went and looked, and I think there was only 4 or 5 chicken fryers. And there wasn't that many packaged chicken, but they were trying to spread around and make it look like there was. They ain't full of me. I know what's going on. Someone's got it in their plan. They're going to starve the people. They're going to put the squeeze on them until people give up. And they say, take whatever you want. Give me food. Don't you think that's the plan that they want to get to with us? I believe it. But there's a lot going on. And some people think, oh, all this stuff's going to be like the toilet paper run and it all clear back up. This ain't going to clear up, folks. They are hitting us from all 4 sides. We're not getting no more fertilizer. And what is here is costing the farmers so much. A lot of them about ready to say, you know what? I'm just going to take care of my family and friends. The rest of this nation go suck on a rotten tater. A lot of them starting to get to that way. They got into farming to help to take care of this country, and it's a tradition. It's something that's been laid down from their generation to generation. It's in their blood. And they enjoy, the freedom of being a farmer. But it hasn't been easy on them. The pressure has been increasing more and more for quite a while. Well, now everything's coming to fruition. And I got an audience up there on top of my roof. I got a big old giant blackbird. That's a big blackbird. But he's up there chirping. He's agreeing with me. You know, a lot of people, they ain't gonna panic. They go in the stores and they see that there's still 2 or 3 cartons of eggs. And they think in their mind, oh, they're getting low tonight. Then next time they go back, it gets less and less. But they still it don't click. That switch don't turn on. And one day when they go, there's not going to be nothing there. And they're going to hear other people talking about it, and then they're going to begin to panic. When you begin to panic, that's when you've lost the battle. Thing is, get proactive. Prepare. This just isn't some hurricane that's coming in and then it's going to dissipate and go and everything's going to go back to normal. Things are changing, folks, whether you want to believe it or not. And it's time to get busy. A lot of you think government's going to come to your rescue, or FEMA's going to come to your rescue, or they're going to open up the store reserves and start giving food out to the people when they're hungry. Do you know that right now they are operating off of their store reserves? Do you know that this country and every country only has 90 days of food supplied for the main box stores? And maybe that's why Walmart has been closing a lot of stores lately. They're consolidating. They're keeping stores open in key areas. In some towns, they're not having no more 2 or 3 Walmarts. They're closing them down. Trying to reduce their the spread and the wealth, so to speak, the food wealth. Consolidate your stores where you consolidate your food supplies. But things are going on, things are happening right in front of us. But there's so much going on right now. War, this and that, and everything else that mainstream media can throw out at everybody, can regurgitate. It's all a distraction to keep you confused, get you hit by all sides where you don't know how to react, and a lot of you won't react. You just sit back and just shake your head. One of these days, many of y'all out there that's listening, you're going to run out. Then when you do need it, you're not going to find it. And when you try to ask friends to help, they're not going to help you because they only got enough for themselves. What you going to do? Y'all have a blessed day. Joanne now says bye. She goes into her surgery on the 4th. They're going to finally go into her head and do something with that aneurysm. So keep her in prayers. We're both scared on that, but we know God's in control. He's in control of everything. He's in control of this food crisis that's coming onto the scene. He's in control of this world, this universe, and everything in it and around it. It's time we start trusting on Him. And the things that's going on, the things that's going to be going on, if you don't know Jesus Christ, get to know Him fast. So appreciate you watching the video. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you again.